All right, guys, hey, it is a new day. Let's jump in. We have the new Dragon Ball story. It is the Metal Cooler movie now. So we have gone through a lot of these movies, huh? Yeah, I mean, we've done Battle of Gods, we've done Resurrection F. It is just so crazy that, like, in all these sections, you guys notice they've never touched Dragon Ball Super, none of these types of things, right? There was a bunch of labels for Dokkan Frontier, no Dragon Ball Super. Like, we have the Dragon Ball stories here, no Dragon Ball Super. My working theory is it's because of the Dragon Ball Super remake, and Dokkan knew that the Dragon Ball Super remake was coming. Because, I mean, they did say that it's been worked on for a while, right? So, that's my working theory, and we'll start getting, like, you know, maybe a Dokkan Frontier for Dragon Ball Super, or a Dragon Ball story for Dragon Ball Super, once we actually get into the Dragon Ball Super remake. That is my official game theory, right? So we have the Metal Cooler story event. There actually is quite a few, you know, like free-to-play characters that would be available here. I actually was kind of hoping, yeah, him right there. I was hoping that the Cyclopean Guard would actually get an awakening. He does not have an awakening right now. So this is the original one, which you can't get anymore. And then there's this one right here, this Cyclopean Guard. He's just an SSR. He's not even a TUR yet. Dokan definitely still has an avenue towards awakening a lot of like SSR characters, SR characters, rare characters in the game. I think could be a good way for Dokan to move forward. All right, let's take a look here. So remember, this is the story event for the Metal Cooler movie. In stage 4, we can get the Metal Coolers. We still can get the SR versions, which is cool. They didn't like discontinue them or anything. Okay, cool. And then you can Dokkan awaken them. Wicked Bloodline is the increased drop rate bonus. There is missions, which will get us the Final Crush support memory. Okay, cool. So definitely looking forward to using that. I love support memories. Support memories are one of my favorite things in the game. Just the animations. I just wish that they were voiced, right? Okay, so Wicked Bloodline is the drop rate bonus, but I'm not really too concerned about that. What I want to do here is I actually want to build a team to do the missions to get the support memories. Let's see what we're going to do here. So, stage 1, we have to clear with an artificial life form category character. Stage 2, we need a revenge category character. Stage 3, we need a powerful comeback category character. Stage 4, we need a resurrected warrior category character. Stage 5, we need a wicked bloodline character. Brother, Metal Cooler has ever... Bro, all you need to do is use Metal Cooler. He has every one of those, right? Look at this. Look at this. So, artificial life form. Check. Right there. Then we have revenge. Check. Right there. Then we have powerful comeback. Oh, he doesn't. But we could use LR Metal Cooler. And that will hit everything. LR Metal Cooler's got powerful comeback, obviously. And then we have resurrected warriors. Check. And then finally, obviously, Wicked Bloodline, which he does have. Wait, damn, there's only 5 stages, huh? Yeah, not too many, huh? Okay, sure. I guess I will just build a Wicked Bloodline team then, since we could do it just with Metal Cooler. Hang on. All right, guys, we can just jump in just with a full Wicked Bloodline team like this. Again, this is going to, you know, give us all of the missions we need in order to get the support memory. So I do like the concept of the Metal Cooler movie. It is funny. That movie does look kind of iffy. There's some good shots. I think in particular, if I remember, it looked quite good towards the very end when Goku and Vegeta were, you know, as Super Saiyans inside kind of like the Big Getty Star. But a lot of the movie does not look that good. It's actually crazy. Because, like, dude... It's so nuts, the schedule they had for Dragon Ball back then, because it was, like, King of the World or whatever, right? Like, it's like, so they had the series ongoing for, like, 10 years or whatever it was, and then they would be dropping a movie every year or 2 movies a year. It was ridiculous, like, the schedule. And I think that's why a lot of the plots for the movies are, how do I say this, kind of like redos to an extent. Like, Metal Cooler and Cooler is just Frieza. Right? Lord Slug is just Demon King Piccolo, right? Turles is kind of just what? Wait, what is this? Is this one of the backgrounds for the Metal Cooler army right here? I do not recognize this. So he's got to be in the background for the Metal Cooler Army. No, maybe, is he in this one? I don't, huh. He's not in the SSR, is he? I kind of don't recognize this Metal Cooler. Am I stupid? I don't recognize this guy. Like, he's just one of the arts from the... Yeah, that Metal Cooler is not a part of any... What about the Intel Metal Cooler Army? No way, right? We'll fight. You know, we'll fight one of the Cyclopean guards. We'll just see what it looks like. I'm actually very curious about that art right there. I don't think it's like, oh, that's actually going to be the art of the, you know, Part 2 LR. I'm kind of... My working theory right now, what I'm going to go with is that Metal Cooler is the Part 2 LR, by the way. That's my official guess. Metal Cooler is the Part 2 LR. I'm just pulling up the int LR Metal Cooler Army. Okay. No, he's not part of the int LR Metal Cooler Army. Just quickly, this is the int LR Metal Cooler Army, right? Oh wait, was that? What actually was that it right there? I already forget what the I already forget what that bastard looked like. Maybe it was actually that one right there. All right, I enjoyed fighting one Cyclopean guard, but I definitely don't want to fight another. Let's avoid the rest of these bad boys. All right, we can hit this right here, and then we are good to go. Okay, perfect. All right, so yeah, I mean Cyclopean guard, whatever. Oh, Piccolo. That was the Piccolo art from the Vegeta and Piccolo card from the Broly movie. That's who that one was. By the way, here we go. Big Daddy should be coming up on an EZA soon. A little bit more exciting for some of these EZA characters, for me, by the way, since now Dokkan is establishing a pattern since the 11th anniversary that they're giving battle motions to the major EZA characters, right? So I am kind of working, like, I do have a working, like, LR Kid Buu theory where LR Super Buu was intended to EZA in the Deborah celebration, which is why Super Buu got a random as fuck battle motion. Like, it just makes no sense, right? Like, a lot of the battle, there's just like a, I don't know, like a pattern, so to say, of how they've done things, right? Like, you know, like, a lot of the major celebration LRs, they focus on getting battle motions. So, you know, Blue Gogeta, Blue Vegito, Full Power Broly, right? Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, right? The Family Kamehameha. Although the Family Kamehameha, the second, like, the transformation part doesn't have a battle motion, which is very odd. But, like, they kind of have, like, you know, have a pattern for how they do it. Super Buu was a true, out of nowhere, completely random battle motion, not tied to anything. So I think maybe they had a working plan. Oh, wait, do I have this guy? L memory, yeah, I do. I do have this guy. Oh, I just looked at him and figured that he was, wow, look at me. Everyone always goes, you have such a great memory. Well, maybe I don't. I forgot that we could still get that guy. Because there are several units like that. I could pull up two, just off the top of my head, that are removed. We can no longer get. There's a Bardock and a Gohan from, like, these Dragon Ball story events. This right here. So this Bardock is now unobtainable, right? You cannot get this R Bardock anymore. And then there's also one, whoops, right here. There's also a Gohan. We cannot get, this is pretty old. Yeah, right here. We also cannot get this Gohan anymore. This base form Gohan. By the way, I think that this guy's got to be due for a Dokkan Fest right here. This guy. BoJack Movie Super Saiyan 2 Gohan does not have a Dokkan Fest. So I do anticipate he'll be getting one at some point. Probably sooner rather than later. Alright, so I did hate on the animation a little bit, but Goku versus Metal Cooler is a fun fight, by the way. Yeah, there's Metal Cooler using the I mean, I don't know what we want to call it, teleport or instant transmission, whatever it is that. I mean, do they call it instantaneous movement for Metal Cooler? Although I think that's really what they kind of like say is Goku's as well. So, by the way, the accelerated battle category, a lot of characters, like Goku, for example, Goku is on the accelerated battle category. All Gokus. By the way, this art right here, they use this exact shot is Goku charging at Android 19 and 20. And then they reuse it for this movie. Damn, the point I was gonna, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. A million miles away from my head. Usually I can pull those back quickly though, but yep, I was about to make a point and it's just completely gone. Oh, the instant transmission. So, Metal Cooler is on the accelerated battle category because he's got the instantaneous movement. That's the same for all post-Namek Saga Gokus are on there. And then it is also kind of vaguely like accelerated battle. I gotta ask Gresh what the Japanese like literal translation of that is, because like they could vaguely get like any character they. Oh, they played his nullification in here. Oh shit. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. It's funny, there's actually 1,000 arts they have of Metal Cooler too, right? Because there's a million free-to-play Metal, like Metal Cooler he's got like 15 characters. I do like how Dokkan has handled Metal Cooler. I mean, really, we could say I like how Dokkan has handled Cooler in general, right? Dokkan has always respected the hell out of Cooler. All right, so here we go. So here's the free-to-play Metal Cooler. I remember these guys were fairly solid during the Cooler Movie Worldwide Download Celebration in 2022. All right, so now Vegeta shows up. Yeah, they love the transforming Goku and Vegeta arts, huh? They do love those. All right, so now I'll take this guy down. I wonder, by the way, if we could see, like a tag version of this Goku. Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta is not a tag, right? It's not. Because we, the one in the 10th anniversary Vegito is Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Angel Vegeta. And then the Gogeta one is Super Saiyan Angel Goku and Super Saiyan Angel Vegeta. So, oh, there we go. Yeah, like that could be kind of a sick tag character. If they wanted to drop Goku and Vegeta as a tag, I wouldn't hate it. I would rather they drop something to buff Metal Cooler, who does need help. Metal Cooler needs help badly. I'd much rather they give Metal Cooler help. Dokkan has really handled the Dokkan Fest exclusive release as well this year, right? I'll always reference why 2023 Dokkan was annoying and agitating to me, right? With the way they set up these Dokkan Fests and their teams. I just felt like it was awful. And at the very least, you know, we do not have any of those issues this year, right? All of these Dokkan Fests, in my opinion, this year have been respected heavily. Deborah, LR Majin Vegeta, the Ultra Super Villain God Vegeta, right? Vegeta and Nappa. So I have full faith that Metal Cooler will be as well. God Goku is the one, he didn't need any help. I mean, there was Realm of Gods buffs, but God Goku did not really need, like, he's a Realm of Gods Saiyan. Like, he's fine. And then Beerus. The ECAs for that celebration were, I would say, mostly geared towards helping Beerus, right? Which I think is probably the right decision. All right, then here we go. Here's the Chaos stage. Uh-oh. Might want to have an AoE character for this one, huh? Oh, by the way, don't forget about... Oh my god, there's so many. So, remember, we do have the, like, beat the 100 billion Metal Coolers mission. I'll fight one of these, boys. We'll fight one. But, okay, so this would be a good stage to do that in, then. Like, if we want, like, you know, maybe I do need to get some grinding in to help. I gotta put in the work, right? I need to grind a lot of Metal Coolers. Right, to help people get stones. We're grinding Metal Coolers, dude. We are grinding Metal Coolers. Okay. Alright, don't you worry. Don't you worry. The death of metal coolers is coming. It's coming. Alright. I just... Okay. Alright, metal... Dude, I kinda like that, the whole, like, metal cooler campaign, right? Searching out and fighting metal coolers. It's very silly to me. I like it. I enjoy it. All right, let's go. All right, here we'll jump right in. We'll get the stage completed. Yeah, these guys were kind of like silly, fun characters back when they came out too. One thing that's unfortunate about these guys is this is back when Dokkan would do instant easy A's for free-to-play characters, which they didn't need to do, right? Because they would typically, like, give a character a TUR Awakening that just, like, was booty. Like, they just, like, held back on abilities and just put them on them. Oh, yeah, that OST I like right here is fine. But they would just save it for the easy A version, right? Which is stupid. Nowadays, they stopped doing that. They stopped easy-ing free-to-play characters right away, which is just better for the game. Yeah, LR Cooler is great for a mission like this, right? Yeah, so we'll probably jump in and we'll... Maybe I'll grind some metal coolers and I'll use, like, bring, like, double Piccolo Jr. Just slaughter metal coolers. Okay. Alright, so there we go. So... Goku and Vegeta obviously get overwhelmed by the 100 billion metal coolers. I think 100 billion is what the movie is called, I believe. Right? Okay, and then, yeah, here's where, like, some of the art gets really good. Like, when they're inside the Big Getty Star right here. And that version of Goku and Vegeta. They probably could release those as kind of, like, solo cards as well. Right? Like, we do have both of them as solo cards. Like, Goku doing that attack, and then Vegeta doing, like, the little... Destructo Disc or whatever it is that he does. Alright, I'm gonna have to be careful. We might be over box space now. I might actually have to pause and go clear my box out a little bit. No way, right? Oh, we're lucky. We're lucky. Dude, I must be so close. Let's look. Bruh, I'm 8 away. Because I haven't cleared... Because people don't understand, bro. Like, when a banner drops, it is, you know, move time. And it's like, I gotta move so fast, because I always get fucked on summons, right? Like, I'm not like one of these kids who just turns the banner on and, oh, we're out of here, we rainbow everything, because I'm not a global player. Global gets treated 100 times better with these tickets and shit. It's just way easier to pull everything, right? It's just a fact, right, that people hate. Like, they hate cold, hard facts. Global's treated better. Cold, hard fact, right? They hate that. But anyway. Like, it's, like, I have to then sort through my box, you know, after 7 million stones. And then, you know, remember, they got rid of reverse, which fucked me. They limit my box space, which fucks me. So I'm always, like, really, like, trying to move quick on kind of, like, you know, banner release day. And it's like, you know, I clear out my box so I could actually grind the Dokkan event. And then, like, we get in the 55% video, we get in the rainbow video. Oftentimes, it takes me several hours to make the 55% video on the rainbow video. Because I do want to make sure to get, like, all the different situations in. A lot of times I'll try and do multiple teams, right? Like, it does take quite a while. So, all right, so there we go. So there was only the one movie, huh? Yeah, wow. They could have played the new Metal Cooler active skill, where he absorbs their Goku and Vegeta's energy. Oh, are they going to play the support memory, though? Maybe they play... Oh, this is... That's Kaioken Goku, isn't it? That's Saiyan Saga Kaioken Goku. They do play the support memory. Cool. That's how the movie ends right there. I love that. Yeah, Vegeta's like, fuck you. Vegeta is such a silly guy, dude. Such a silly guy. All right, so there we go. Yeah, just 5 stages. Really not too many, huh? We got some extra power level, though, which is great. We should have all of the missions done. Let's head back on over here. And let's take a look. Wabam, okay. And yes, we do. We got all of the missions done. Okay, let's just take a look at what... So we did go over some of those. And then I think there's probably some old ones that I had already previously gotten done. Let me take a look here. So, Dokkan Awaken, all of them. Obviously, I got those done back in 2022. We went over the support memory missions, then clear just a couple of the stages. Perfect. And then get the... This is the STR metal cooler. This guy, huh? It's get that guy up to SA10. All right, well, nice and easy peasy. Chat in the hat, let me know what you guys think of the 100 billion zillion metal coolers. Thank you guys for watching, and oh wait, you know where we can end? Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.